Logic track? And
Yeah.
we're good.
Record it all. We got
toss.
one playthrough, boys.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, here's the
One.
link. I better get that on Twitter.
Let me give us another loop, actually.
Yeah, you don't have to. I can do this. I'm fucking fast as a demon.
Oh no, I wrecked it.
Oh, what does that mean?
Oh no.
Dude, I don't know why you're scared.
Ow!
Streaming live.
Are we live?
Episode 100. Yes, we've been live the whole time.
How long have you been recording me?
Dude, who freaking cares? Play the theme song.
I don't have. I mean, a C chord?
I
Well,
think
G?
it might have been based on a C.
Yep, it was a C chord.
All right, what is that?
Welcome to the
Friends
Friends
of
of Friends
Friends pod.
podcast.
Welcome to Friends of Friends. My name's Byron. This is Weird as All Heck. I'm joined today by Maddie Freeball Kerr.
But dude, you said during the theme I could have a solo, and you guys just kind of just went without me.
Well, you can do your best, and Dennis is here too on the Git fiddle.
I'm on the guitar and sound, and I don't know what the hell's happening. This
With the
is
world?
true chaos.
Transition. There's our faces. Okay. Streaming live on YouTube, which is interesting. Still doing that.
Are we
Heard
live
about
on
it.
YouTube?
Yeah. That's
I don't know how to- I thought I was just FaceTiming you guys.
no, man.
Did
this
you
is-
use the hashtags like coronavirus or CNN or like Town Report or anything like that just to get those
Hashtag
views up?
Chinese virus, isn't that what
Oh,
Trump's
no.
calling it?
Oh, goodness gracious. Political right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's hard to be political. I'm trying to socially distance myself from it, but it's hard not to.
Well, we shouldn't be in the same room if we're trying to do that.
No, that's why we're doing this whole thing. What's Maddie? Did Maddie playing Animal Crossing?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, look at how scary I look. I got stung by some wasps and I had an axe and I'm about to chop down that tree.
Oh,
Oh my
that's great.
gosh,
Maddie,
that's
are you
wild.
recording on your computer as well?
Audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, just making sure.
Great.
So,
yeah,
100 of these, you guys.
yeah.
100. This is what I always planned. I always planned 100 was going to be like a completely botched social distancing edition with
Kind of
our messy as shit places. And do you guys
Weird.
like my
Yeah.
my organizing quarantine?
Your quarantine.
Organizing?
I like to play the
Quarantine?
game. It's so like the depth of field's really nice, but I'm trying to make out what's on your amp and like, is that a bunch of cinnamon rolls? Is that like an order of
I've
cinnamon
got a bunch
and
of
muffins?
cinnamon rolls here. This is a machete. Machete.
Cool,
And those are
cool.
some-
Yeah.
Pillows on my futon because I'm homeless now.
You're inside of a home.
No, I'm just in my office, and I'm organizing it, and it looks like complete trash. But I've got this guy.
All right. Well,
He
That's
calls
great.
him Clarence.
this is going
What'd
to be
you
an
think of
interesting
that?
episode,
Huh?
guys. I keep saying that we're going to be wrapping up March Madness. Do you guys feel like we could go through the semis and the finals today?
Yeah, I think we could.
Do you think we should
Questionable.
let's kick off with the semis and then end it with the champs? That sounds kind of fun, right?
That sounds real fun, dude.
Sounds
It's-
so much fun.
And then in the middle of this content sandwich, it'll just be a fucking contra virus. I can't.
What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna play Contra instead.
I don't know. Corona.
So we're
I've heard
live
it a
on
billion
YouTube,
times.
right?
Okay.
People can see us on YouTube.
Yeah, we're streaming live on YouTube.
Are you
So
sure?
is this when you want me to take off my shirt?
Yeah, for the views.
Yeah, we're
Did
we're
you see
starting
that quick
only.
one?
We're
We
starting
got-
an
right there.
OnlyFans.
Don't we have an OnlyFans?
Yeah, we do. It's just so far it's just been Maddie and Wendy's breakfast, but
Oh, dude, love it.
we can add more for our fans. OnlyFans.
100 of
I wish I
these.
could lower my camera down for you guys. I'm so
I mean,
sorry.
I
I'm
don't
sorry
know.
I'm not
Yeah.
prepared.
Why do we have so much of your face?
Guys, you got
like
all
it?
set up with your tech, but I got some tech too.
What do you
What do you got, Maddie?
I got like sweet Michael Bay flares.
Oh,
It's like, dude, I'm like J.J. Abrams and Michael Bay, and I'm just
You're-
like, every time I make a really cool point, it'll be like, yeah, I know, right?
it has to like come from off screen and then like
Completely white.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that's really cool. Oh God, this is the worst podcast I've ever recorded so far.
No, this is wonderful.
No, but the people who aren't watching this light flare that we were just absorbed with for like 30 seconds.
I was pretty jacked up by it.
It was great. It was fun to watch, but hard to listen to. This is, let's kick it off. Dennis, why don't you play some music that would be equivalent to when Alan Jackson did the music to the Monday Night Football or something?
Okay, yep.
Let's
We can
play
do
that. Do something like that.
Can you do something like that?
All right.
Put in drop D for you.
Yeah, make sure we're ready for some football.
Yeah!
Y'all waited a long time to hear. It's March Madness, everybody. Grab a beer. Here we go, and starting to end. It's the Final Four, and it's
Yeah,
here,
it's the
my
Final Four.
friends. What?
That's
I
my.
got the baked beans on the stove.
Okay. So
That was a song called "Beer Never Broke My Heart."
Oh, that's great. And we just used it as the theme there. Okay. So last time, Weasel Ball. It's just unstoppable, it seems. Not a straight
so
path,
good.
because it is a squiggle squaggle of a creature, but it's making its way through the ranks here, and it's found itself in the Final Four.
Right.
Right. Against what though? That's the most important part. Always.
Tough, a more direct journey through nostalgia. It's AIM Messenger.
Ooh.
You know, I think if we would have done this over AIM, it would have worked better than this attempt.
That's true.
With that bling, blink, and the door opening.
Do you just want
noise?
to like live stream? We can just like screen cap our iMessage conversation and just broadcast that for an episode.
I don't think that's
think
what's
that would-
called a podcast.
I think that would be no. It's a new version of podcasting.
Yep. I like that. Also, the longer we get into this video, Maddie becomes increasingly more saturated,
Yeah.
and his eyes have disappeared.
Is there a fire actively in front of you? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, no, yeah, it's fine.
Where are you? I guess we should do an update. I got a bidet.
Oh, nice,
really?
nice.
I did.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really
I've
fun.
just been lifting the seat up and just like squatting my full butt into the bowl,
Sure, and
and then just
splashing it
flushing
up.
a few times.
Okay, no,
You
that's
know.
good.
I'm at a local bar that's remained open. It's called the Spotted Toad Pub and Gaming Parlor, established 2015. A good year, no viruses. Tim and Mary Kerr are the proprietors.
That's amazing.
It's pretty sweet. They got some nice trophies and pictures of and an old football player, my father.
So your dad might be like, he must be a local. It's his local haunt then.
Yeah, he can drink for free here.
It does
I'm
appear that
moving
you
the
might
mic
be
for
in
everybody.
the basement of your parents' house.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
making sure.
Yes.
But back to bidets. They save toilet paper, which is great. And it's also, if you're sleepy in the morning, our bidet is cheap and it has no warm water.
Mm.
So it just
So
splashes you
it
awake.
spooks you awake.
Yeah.
So you could almost like
I like
put
how
your
you're
face.
gently describing that cold water to the butthole is a nice alarm.
Yeah, it's a great. It opens the eyes, man. It really whips the llama's ass.
And anyways, so AOL Instant Messenger's rad.
No. We're
because-
catching up with our weeks. I had a kind of an interesting thing happen to me yesterday. In the
What
middle
was
of the night, I was awoken by, this was 2 nights ago, by a carbon monoxide detector going off in my house.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And I'm like, I think it's fine. And I just like moved the alarm around to see if it was like gonna get worse or better. And then we just like slept through it.
Don't trust it.
Because like, man, in the time of coronavirus, I don't want some first responders just like strolling through my house, you know?
detector! I barely knew her.
Like what? That's a good one, Maddie. That was really funny. I don't know. What do you do, man? What do you do?
What you do is you call the power company.
And send one of those minimum wage employees to come trounce through my house.
Whoa!
They
What
aren't
do you-
minimum wage.
What are you talking about? Even if they were,
That's a good wage.
I just don't want people in my house. I do.
dude,
Sure,
I've been
that's fine.
bragging about minimum dick length for years. So don't minimum wage shame.
I just want it to be a serious thing. I don't want someone to come in casually eating their lunch in my house.
That's true.
You know,
Are you afraid for you or for them or
for me,
society?
I'm healthy as an oxen. I'm doing great.
You
So
seem
you're
like it.
worried about getting COVID-19, huh?
Yeah, I don't want people in my house coughing on me.
Have you left the house?
Not ever. All the time.
Mm.
Every day I go to the grocery store.
Do you
Still.
really?
I really do, and it's not
No, wow.
smart.
My
But the
my
cool
working
thing, get this, guys. I go in the morning when it's only supposed to be high risk people and elderly. That's the trick.
Sounds like a good loophole.
just take them.
No, you go with
bring
them
'em-
because there's less people there when they're
So do you
there.
bring Tom and Nancy and treat them like they're old?
No, I've been really sweet to them. We had actually we met in the orchard of McCoy Farm yesterday and stood about 7-8 feet apart for like an hour.
I like that you met in the orchard like your dad was waiting there for a good like 10 minutes.
He was sitting on a
and
stump.
he couldn't respond to you for some reason. He's like
Yeah.
sent like he was burning a small fire to signal that you needed to get there.
Oh yeah, he
Someone,
shot an arrow.
did someone take like a family photo with a tintype?
Well, yeah, we did. We did have a tintype photographer there. I'm not gonna not commemorate the moment. It's just the whole fucking thing's been weird. How have you guys been? You been going to the grocery store to talk to old people?
You know, Katie and I went for a bike ride. We had to go down to
The fear in their eyes.
the
When
Bitterroot
I
Valley.
walk in. Yeah, how'd that
And
go?
so we were down there and we're like, hey, why don't we go for a bike ride while we're here? This will be nice. You know, we can just get outside, get some fresh air. And then some guy pulled over and yelled at us for not social distancing enough.
Well, I think
Like
that's
between
fine.
the
What do
two of
mean?
you two?
It was me, Katie, and her mother. But we'd
Well,
spent
why-
all day with her mother.
Well, why did you do that?
Why did we go for a bike ride?
No. Why were you that close to her mother?
Because I had to be.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I had to be.
What does that mean?
Sure. I had to be, Byron.
I'm confused.
I
there.
had to be.
Tell me why.
I did have to be. And hey,
Still confused. Why did you have to be?
you don't need to worry about it. I'll tell you
Can
about
we
that later on.
Can
Oh,
we
okay,
not?
okay.
Can we
We'll
not
keep it-
say have to be 1,000 times?
Have to be.
Episode 100 have to be.
It's the title, I guess.
How about we name this one "Gotta Be"? Like, you gotta be cool. You gotta be.
You gotta be well. You gotta be isolated.
What is that song? Is it called "Gotta Be"?
All I know, all I know, love will save the day.
I haven't seen sun in 2 days.
Have you been in the basement of your parents' house for 2 days?
Almost, yeah. I mean, I tend to go upstairs for snacks when I need it.
And you yell up to them to tell them to to scatter or something?
Yeah, I get in my bubble and I like roll up the stairs and oh yeah, sexy.
Is it
Oh, this really good.
Desiree?
Yes.
Love will save the day?
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
I'll come
but
back
it's-
for the chorus.
It's been good. I need to get outside today. I think I might go on a little hike. But I've been playing like logged like 10 hours in the new Animal Crossing and I've been loving it.
How is it?
Oh.
It's so fun.
On a scale of 1 to GameStop being closed, how good is it?
It's like that moment where it used to be software, etc.
Oh,
Oh,
dope. That was
sounds
the
great.
best.
Yeah.
God
Yeah, wasn't
damn,
it
that was
the
so
best?
good.
I feel
So
like
good.
I
everyone's
miss software,
playing.
etc.
Everyone's doing Animal Crossing, huh?
Or Doom.
Or Doom Eternal.
Really?
I'm
Is
just
there
doing
a
this, dude. I'm
Doom
just
game?
doing.
Listen as your day unfolds.
Great
That's
way
what
to
I'm
get
doing.
us demonetized real quick.
Oh, keep it going.
Dude,
all right.
all of our ad revenue.
Oh shit! We lost all of the ad revenue.
Come
oh no,
on, dude.
Dang
What's
it.
up?
I wanted to unzip my shirt and the music was getting me going.
Oh, okay.
You can still listen to it privately.
Yeah.
So I guess
You have to be.
Is Weasel Ball doing it or?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make a big deal about this.
We,
So-
we say two things, bullshit unrelated, and we pick one at the end.
So AOL Instant Messenger, I still love it. And if it was the only thing keeping us together during the apocalypse, I think that would be really interesting, don't you think?
I think you're right. I think that Weasel Ball is great, but Weasel Ball doesn't have the pandemic response capabilities.
Well, the thing about it is you could put like a bottle of hand sanitizer in the ball and then let it out your front door to your neighbor, and it
And
might.
let it sanitize the world.
No, I'm saying it might eventually get there. It's like a
It
message
might.
in a bottle delivery system.
Okay, so here's a question. If I'm in the hospital
Yeah.
sick with a virus and someone gives me, a computer with AIM, am I gonna be stoked? No. if someone gave me a weird little ferret weasel attached to a weird motorized ball, I'm probably
Okay.
going to get a little bit of confusion and a little bit of joy. I think I might, start feeling better. Weasel ball cures all.
Weasel ball,
Weasel ball
cures,
cures
all.
all.
Oh no,
That extreme, really?
It's a new hashtag, huh?
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
That's my
either.
vote. I'm going to vote for Weasel Ball.
Weasel ball, huh? Okay.
I also got some money in the company, and it's tanking right now. So.
Well, I checked to see. I've heard a lot of people buying Animal Crossing, so I checked the Nintendo stock. It went up a little. It's not up that much though.
It went up a little. Have you seen the rest of the stocks?
They're all fucked, man. My stock portfolio not doing well.
My 401k is stuck in the bunk.
It 401 tanked, brother. Okay, so earlier this week I did ask people why or why not things should make it through. And I asked why Weasel Ball should make it through. One person said, this is Jean Hart, said hashtag Weasel Ball takes it all. Pretty good.
That's true,
Makes
obviously.
sense.
Right.
And then Scary Lions said mobility.
Weasel Ball has more mobility than AOL Instant Messenger?
I guess so.
What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
I think it's just that it moves and one doesn't because one is a computer application.
Well, I think that also the Weasel Ball, you could take it anywhere you want. You don't have to worry about cell service or internet service.
Well, the interesting thing is an instant
Go ahead.
message. Thank you. Thank you. An instant message could travel a great distance.
It could travel a greater distance.
It is also mobile.
How do you guys feel about, imagine if we had the Weasel Ball with its AOL Instant Messenger handle and we
Okay.
just set it on a keyboard and just let it type out its thoughts.
Can I has that?
Do you say, can I has that?
Yeah. I was doing
It's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That dumb cat.
Okay, so can I ask a cheeseburger? So in regards to AOL and why, or AIM Messenger, pardon me, why it should go on, Samowich said ASL question mark, and Sandermon MT said ASL as well. And Scary Lions said it should because nostalgia is the strongest muscle in the body, which I believe is a fact because I'm a doctor and I should be helping people, but I ain't.
Nope.
But guess what? Chef Katie Weber says,
Oh,
Whoa.
fuck. What? No.
she said, because they didn't have the nudge feature. And I don't
AIM?
know about nudge. What is that? Is it like
Nudge is
poke?
when like
or-
someone's not paying attention. You can be like, hey,
is that-
motherfucker. What do you mean?
Yeah, but
Look at
what did have that?
The Weasel Ball did.
Weasel Ball definitely. All it did was nudge. It was exclusively the nudge feature.
It's true.
Yeah.
We've deliberated this enough here. At the count of 3, with digital delay, why don't we say what we think? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
AOL Instant
AIM.
Messenger.
What did Maddie say?
Maddie froze.
Oh, I think he's fake frozen. I think he's
fake
joking.
Weasel Ball.
Oh, there he is.
AOL Instant Messenger took it though.
Took it. That's interesting. That is a surprise because people did want to take it all, but
Yeah, well, we can't do Slaw's Law 2.0.
yeah, we can't just give in to those fucking. You know. that.
Fuck.
What? Are you okay?
Pissed about it.
Oh no,
He's so mad about it.
Maddie, are you?
Damn.
Damn it, dude! I'm really sorry.
Congratulations, AOL.
AOL Instant Messenger is going to the championship, which is great.
It's. I mean, to be fair, AOL Instant Messenger is gone now. It's
Yeah,
forever gone.
No longer exists. I didn't think Weasel Balls were still around. I actually don't. Did someone take the Weasel Ball?
Nope.
Yeah, I took it. I set it on the front door, and now it's in New Hampshire.
Come on, man. We still will send a listener the Weasel Ball if they
Yeah,
want
we're giving it to Josh Fletcher. Remember, for his wedding.
Yeah, and we'll. Do you want to update about our get
Yeah.
the podcast
I
to
think
Josh
that
Fletcher's
what we
wedding?
need to do when we deliver that to Josh Fletcher, we just need to put it in a box at the gift table, so it's just something rattling around in this box, and the
So
box
he-
is shaking around on the table.
So he did after the launch of this. He did reach out to me
Oh no.
with
He
a
said,
bit
"Hey,
of
man."
concern.
I'm just
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah, he's like, dude, don't actually come.
No, he did say that they might be changing the venue due to the virus, and also
Yeah,
also don't come.
Yeah.
He's just telling you that and nobody else, Byron.
Yeah, he's like, we're changing the venue, and we're actually not getting married. We've
But
decided
but
not
don't
to.
talk about it.
Don't
Keep
worry
that
about
private.
it. If you do want to support our trip to visit a person we've never met who listens to our podcast's wedding, what is it? FOFFTOJF.ByronMcCoy.com.
Well, that sounds like a real relatable website that people are going to find on their own.
You know, so far people have found it, and also no one's given any money.
Bad timing, I would
We
say.
are at zero, and I understand people do have other things to spend money on, but guys, reach into those pockets. Dig deep.
Jesus Christ.
Because right now, this is important to me, okay? And that's what matters. It's my show and my friend's
Byron,
show. What?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna change this up a little bit. I'm gonna purchase foffjosh.com.
Okay.
To make it a little
I do
easier for
appreciate
anyone.
that. And
So foffjosh.com. It'll be live in like a day.
okay, well that's great.
Okay.
Have you guys seen the weird little FaceTime meme of like the little gopher? Oh, hey, Mom. Thanks for the coffee. Have you seen the little...
Is she the bartender?
She's the maid. But there's that little meme of like the little guinea pig, the hamster face, and they have a little like marionette beer drinking frog. So I'm gonna get out of frame and just leave that like that.
Can I has that?
That's great. I don't have anything like that.
I got a bunch of Clorox wipes.
Cool.
I've got. Here you go.
What are we showing stuff in the room? This is
Check it
great
out.
for the audio again.
Cameras.
This is why you gotta tune in, subscribe on YouTube.
I'm sorry, I have to just totally be honest. That was the scariest moment of my life when I'm in a dark red room and I'm not hearing anything, and I look up and it's my mother staring at me from a foot away with a cup of hot coffee.
Well, that's
Matthew,
very
I
nice.
brought you a drink.
This is great. Let's move on.
Okay.
Just to the other semifinal match here.
Oh, not to the afterlife. Shoot.
No.
Yeah, let's move on. Goodbye.
From the long division, it hasn't been a long journey, but it's been a couple weeks for Gushers. And it's been great.
Oh,
Gushers have been great
goddamn.
to them because they're always good.
I stocked up on
Non-perishable.
Gushers.
What was that?
I stocked up on Gushers. I went to the.
You're the asshole who bought all the Gushers.
Yeah, I went to Costco and I fought somebody.
Yeah.
I took all the toilet paper and I built some stairs up to get the Gushers down,
That's pretty
and then
cool.
just burned all the toilet paper.
You said, "Hey man, don't look at those Gushers," and he goes, "What?" And you just fought him, which is pretty cool.
Just the most innocent. What?
What? Because he had no fucking idea.
No, he had no idea.
But you beat the
Clueless.
ever living shit out of him. Guy's
Yes,
got
of
no
course.
teeth.
I beat up somebody.
For
I
Gushers.
accidentally mistaken Gushers for toilet paper.
So you just like stuff them.
You just stuff them in,
I didn't know what I was doing.
man. All right, music break.
Mm,
Wow,
I love that song.
I know it was with arms wide open. So Gushers, who makes them? Do we know that?
Nabisco.
We haven't. Did
Kellogg's.
we get into the history of Gushers yet? I don't think we really have.
We read all of them. We read every
introduced in
flavor there is.
1991. General Mills,
Yep.
Betty Crocker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty Crocs.
Okay. You bite into the snack, the liquid inside gushes out, hence the name Gushers.
Do they have drug version of Gushers?
Oh, this isn't.
They
no,
should.
They should.
Dude.
Fruit Gushers was the
Like how we're all
major.
promoting drug use real quick.
It was the
Definitely
major
should.
sponsor for the YTV game show. Which I don't know. I've never heard of that before.
Uh-oh could go a lot of different ways.
It's
I
a
wonder what that
Canadian
game
show. Okay.
Yep. So it's just like Canadians dropping stuff and saying uh-oh and then apologizing.
Whoops. Oh, sorry about.
sorry.
Pardon me.
Uh-oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Oops. Okay. Pardon me. So that's fun.
500 points.
That's the best apology ever. So the characters and hosts. The main host of the show, guess what his name is?
Uh-oh.
His name is Wink Yahoo.
No, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's wacky, zany, and extremely enthusiastic. He
I don't blame him for being so enthusiastic.
he wore his hair in a large pompadour and had a flamboyant sequined suit. So
Good.
he supports Gushers. They were a major sponsor of that show.
Gusher, I barely knew her.
Okay. Well, everyone should
Oh,
look up
no.
a quick picture of Winky Yahoo and tell me why we shouldn't be pushing gushers through. But then from the listener division, everyone.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Well, this is interesting as well. It is it's an athletic activity that you can do from a distance. I'll give you that.
Kegels.
Kegels. You can do those at work too. Just sitting in your office. It's backflips.
Backflips.
Oh, dude. I thought the Weasel Ball had it all, but shit, man, this is a good matchup right here.
It really is. And the only thing that is better than both of those things is Wink Yahoo doing a fucking backflip.
Over a fire.
All right.
Flames.
Gosh, just like a second delay doesn't it just help? It makes things so not funny.
I know it's a big mood killer, but
We're
I'm
doing our
the
best, y'all. And this is
backup.
episode 100. It's very important. A landmark of an episode.
Oh, god damn it, Maddie.
Christ.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Wow.
Is it though?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's fine.
Everything's
It's
fine. We're
It's
about
fine,
26
I guess.
minutes in.
So we're looking at backflips versus
gushers.
gushers.
And also,
Damn.
I think the winner is doing your best.
Oh.
Did anyone give feedback on these ones?
Oh, yeah. I got feedback. You want
I
some
want to know the
feedback?
feedback.
All right. Dennis, give me some guitar feedback. Pretty cool.
I can't. I don't have any output. Here we go. Ready?
All right.
Whoops, there it is.
Really good.
I got the feedback for you.
So,
On cue.
gushers. Here we go.
Yeah.
So, Samowich said, I never had these growing up, but as an adult, I love them. So that's nice. They're good for
That is
children
great.
and adults, even without
Good.
the acquired nostalgic taste that you have with your dumb mouths
They
as a kid.
they remain rad.
Yeah, still rad. And then my mom said, so many questions, so few answers. I don't think she understood what's going on.
She didn't.
And
Not at all, but that's okay.
it's okay. Should, says Sander MT, the commercials where the heads turn to gushers.
Oh, yes.
Pretty cool commercials. And I
That
do
one's the
think
best
Wink
commercial.
Yahoo might have been in the commercials.
Really?
Did they turn into gushers or fruit?
I think it was just juicy fruit.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly what they turned into.
I think they turned into fruit. I think you're right.
If there was a human head that was talking with eyes, but it was a delicious raspberry, would you eat it?
Well, it depends. I mean, am I a cannibal in this scenario?
Is a raspberry human a human?
Would I eat a human in general?
Byron laughed.
I bet he's going to try a couple of gushers. Do you want to?
What if he comes back with a paper mache? Yeah, dude, fucking get it. Get it. Get it. I've had toast every day. Toast every day.
I'm back. What happened?
I played the Doom theme song, and Maddie sang some other stuff over it.
So that's great.
Yeah,
What about a bad backflip?
Where did you go, Byron? Why didn't you?
stop. Go to the bathroom? Undeclared?
I used the restroom real quick.
I'm gonna say gushers.
I'm going to go with
Gushers.
backflips.
It's up to you, Maddie.
There's nothing I've wanted to do more in my life than a backflip.
Okay.
I'm going backflips.
Wow. All right. Backflips.
Great job, Maddie.
And you know what? Great job,
Thanks.
listeners, because that was actually from the listener division. Backflips. Great submission.
So now are we doing the championship right here on the air live?
Yeah, we're going to do the championship at the end of the show. So for
Okay.
now, we're going to fill about 30 minutes with bullshit.
30 minutes, which is like
30
this.
minutes?
Sounds
One of
great.
those?
Sounds really good. Okay, so how's everyone holding up, though? For real. Dennis, you seem to be doing okay.
I'm fine. I'm officially working from home on Monday, so that's
Nice.
going to be good. I'm thankful for that. I think that if we don't start social distancing, it's going to be a problem.
I see. It seems like that curve is flattening already. I'm just going to keep on going outside.
You should definitely. You know what you should also do? You should also buy a bunch of stocks right now and maybe a couple of homes.
Is it a good time to do that or not?
Good time to buy homes and
Really?
stocks.
Wow.
All of it.
Okay.
Do you like crashes?
Is it about to crash?
The market. the Dow had its worst, like 3 of the worst 5 days in the Dow were
Since
this week.
2008. Yeah, I know.
No, in history,
Yeah, bullshit.
bro.
Listen, man, you're just a shill. You're just a freaking globalist shill.
You know, I'm actually a democuck, I think is the term.
Okay. All right.
I'm kidding. I'm a left-leaning independent. Yeah.
So what's a fun way to talk about this situation we're in? Is there?
I watched Hustlers.
Oh, cool, with Jennifer Lopez.
Like you.
Yeah. She was
That's-
doing some moves, and I watched that instead of anything else.
I watched My Truth: The Rape of Two Corys.
That's a good low-key watch.
Yeah,
Nice little uplifter.
really fun
Yep,
for
uh-huh.
everyone. Yeah, everyone loves a good old child sex abuse documentary. Huh.
Don't ever say everybody loves in that sentence.
Dennis,
We have 2 shows. I want to pitch it. We got a show about Raymond. Everybody loves him.
Yeah,
I got another idea. Everybody loves
child
Raymond.
sex abuse in Hollywood.
They both have funny talking brothers.
Now listen. And it's coincidentally the same guy. He's the neighbor in every movie.
Jesus.
No, it's been an interesting week. I've been trying to. It's hard for me because
Right.
nothing has really changed in my life. I'm still.
Because you're a self-employed homeboy.
I am a homeboy. But it's kind of weird because everyone's like, "Oh, I'm running out of things to watch on Netflix," and I'm like, "I'm just as busy as I've always been." This is unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm very lucky to have the job.
To be fair, they're lying if they say that.
Well, yeah, because there's plenty
There's
to
a
watch.
shit ton on Netflix.
I mean,
Just
you
watch
got freaking Tiger King is on now.
Space Jam is on there right now. Huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
You guys should go to spacejam.com.
I do love that website. It's actually one of the first websites. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah. Hey, Dennis.
Slam dunk.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought for a second that was an R. Kelly song, and I was going to tell you to not play that on the show.
Do you know what my favorite part about Space Jam is?
What's that?
The straight up beginning part when he's out there with his dad.
Couldn't
And
sleep,
he's doing
Pops.
that montage where he's like, I'm going to play in the NBA. And I don't think that I've ever been able to shoot a basketball without reenacting that scene to whoever I'm with.
That's pretty great. I had
And
a
there's also the
basketball.
part-
I owned a basketball once.
Did you?
It's about as deep as I got into it. I also had an Orlando Magic.
You and I played on a
quilt.
or not co-rec, on a what's that team? The term for crappy, not good, but still likes to play?
Intramural.
Intramural
Yes.
basketball.
Yeah,
team.
that's where we kind of like not met, but like got further acquainted.
We played there. We were ballers. Byron and I were ballers.
Dennis, you had a baller's body back then. You were like tall and lanky.
I was tall when I was young, and then I just grew into it,
You filled in.
and now I'm average height.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Well, we had a lot of fun. That we did that about 3 weeks, I think. Is that right? Is that as long as that
I
went?
just remember the false countdowns when everyone would do a false count. I also I saw a funny joke on somewhere about how people are going to do that when there's no crowd at the basketball games. That was before the games got canceled.
Oh yeah, there's just nothing.
You hear about WWE gonna do WrestleMania potentially with no crowd?
I fucking love that idea. I think
I think they
that's
just need to
awesome.
take the crowd from WCW NWO Revenge and just CG them.
Oh,
Put 'em in there.
My God, that's amazing.
You know, like the flat people from the side. They're just like a picture.
Yeah, all
you
doing kind of the same thing, but
Reach
staggered.
out and you
Yeah.
grab a trophy. Occasionally they don't give you shit though.
That's so
Give
good.
that stop sign.
Oh, that stop sign is brutal.
Ooh, it's brutal. It's huge.
It's enormous. It's the biggest stop sign that's ever existed.
How do you feel about large stop signs, Byron?
Listen, all I know is that sometimes I see on a stop sign maybe a Coney sticker below it. Seeing the Stop Coney.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Yeah.
I've always seen Hammer Time a little bit more lighthearted.
That's pretty fun. Sometimes, speaking about lighthearted, at a crosswalk, when you see the hula hoop sticker on that guy's hips,
Oh yeah, that's fun.
that's pretty.
Do you think
good.
these are just like Missoula things, or do you think these are universal?
They've got to be universal. If-
I think crosswalks being lighthearted is pretty universal.
yeah.
That's true.
You ever see someone hula hooping across one of those though? That'd be a great TikTok.
Never
We should do
have
a
I ever.
TikTok.
Oh God, no.
Dude, TikTok is really fucking dumb.
You think so?
I get why it's appealing, but the concept of every single person finding their little hip hop song and doing a dance move to it
Yeah.
is so on brand for me that it makes me angry.
It's like something you
Yeah.
should have
You
created.
I
should have
should have
created TikTok.
I should have done it. I'm not a beautiful man with good luscious hips.
Why do you say that? You're a handsome person. In fact, guess what, guys? I got a tweet today from Zooters Ska Tea Club. Zooters Ska Tea Club.
Okay.
I have a crush on Maddie Wetmouth Kerr at Maddie Kerr. P.S. This is Flask of Pop. My old tweet, my old Twitter got deleted because I was 12 when I made it.
So
So Flask of Pop thinks you're a hunk, and that's nice.
It's no big deal over here with just me.
Oh, he's doing the old
doing
J.J. Abrams lens
laser.
flare, and that's nice. I'm just saying you
that
could
makes me-
have a successful TikTok account. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe I will, but then I'm like, do I go branded as Dance Moves by Vinny?
I love Vinny. Do we still have? Man, I wonder if I still have all that old video footage of Vinny.
Oh, that's a pretty sexy flair too. You're kind of going more of like an alien vibe, like Ridley Scott.
when you read that story to me, Byron, about her being 12 years old,
Oh, I think
it makes
actually
me-
it's a gentleman, by the way.
Flask. Okay, great. Then Flask of Pop being 12 years old, it makes me wonder: do we have like a 10-year-old kid who like found us and is like, "Hey guys, check out this dope podcast I found." It makes me feel really weird to know there might be like a child and his mom's like, "God fucking damn it, Zane, turn that
Or-
shit."
Turn that
Zane.
stupid bullshit off.
Dude, Zane might be an up and coming influencer. Is down with us. Mom has a credit card. Get us to Fletch's wedding.
Yeah, get us there.
Yeah, we can do. We'll do like a Trump University style influencer training. We are not specialists in any capacity, but we'll pay you, or you can pay us to tell you about
I
it.
was gonna say, man, you fucked that up hard already. I don't have any money
I
to
don't
pay
care. I'm bad. I'm so bad at it.
Where were we, by the way? What are we talking
We
about?
were talking about our sadness living at home and not being able to do anything.
Oh, well,
in the
you just
end
got to
make
go
the
out.
world.
The cool thing, guys, wear an old person wig. You can kind of do whatever you want and get your own personal space.
What's an old person wig?
Gray,
Is Maddie doing an example there?
I think he is right
Just
now.
that, only gray.
You do look like an elderly person. That's great. I just dress
like
up
an
as,
old woman
as
with a
Jackass
beard.
Presents Bad Grandpa with my nutsack hanging out, and everyone's like, "This guy, he can do whatever he wants."
Maddie, I can't describe what I'm looking at when I'm looking. I see like part fish. I see part old woman. I see part Mr. Miyagi. I see part librarian.
Can you let me get a transcript of that because I need to update my my Instagram profile. That's
Put that on your LinkedIn.
Yeah. Boom.
I'm a professional
Part
with 14
fish.
years of experience as Mr. Miyagi and an old woman combined into one.
That's perfect. I love it. So stop signs.
I was
are
gonna say,
big.
do you guys want me to say something, or sometimes you
Yeah,
guys just
please.
wait for me to try to like guide this thing? It's fun to just let it ride sometimes.
You know what the nice thing is? We
What?
don't have to have a steering wheel. We can just hop into the back
Just
of
go.
a car and let it go.
I say we try to
Just
ghost
let
ride.
it-
Let's ghost ride this whip, okay?
I
Let's
think we
go
should.
ride this fucking whip.
Um,
And what's the speaking of whip, what rhymes with that? Championship.
Oh, everybody,
Whip,
Dennis,
whip,
grab that
and the
guitar.
shit-
It's time to play your song. We're gonna win this thing.
Nope. Let's see.
Down. We had a bracket. The bracket went to smaller. The smaller bracket means there's only two.
Oops, let me turn off that noise.
All right,
Hey,
guys.
okay, great.
Are you serious? You want to jump to the championship right
We're
now?
jumping straight to the ship.
But before we get there, why don't we talk about our sponsors?
Sweet. Flonase.
Flonase. It makes your nose not sound like this. What's another sponsor we have, you guys?
I don't think we have any sponsors.
TikTok.
Are you guys getting paid for this?
A lot. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Three
guys
Weasel
are
Ball
Doritos?
is a sponsor.
Do you guys like anything? Like, what do you like?
What do I like?
I like everything, bro. I like
Okay,
all of it. There's
all of
nothing I
it's our
don't like.
sponsor.
Katie's mom made some really great brownies.
Is she our sponsor?
This is sponsored by
She's our sponsor.
Katie's mom's really great brand.
Yeah,
Katie's mom.
she's funding my bad habits and funding my terrible hobbies.
What do you
I'm gonna say.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say. Eating sugar is really easy when you just stay at home constantly.
God,
Yeah.
it's so easy.
Is everyone
I just
else
snack
getting
on
the-
candy bars constantly.
What I do is I just do no meals. You just don't eat. I just eat exclusively junk.
Yeah, just
And
all
it's
the
like,
time.
you know, I'm hungry. I take a handful.
I think I've been doing okay. Everyone else is getting the COVID-19.
Do you
Kind
know
of like
what-
kind of like the freshman 15, you know. But
No, it's the yeah, fine.
okay. But I've been going on jogs, you guys. I've
Yeah?
been going on jogs. I'm on 4 days straight, and it's been great.
I'm on a bike ride.
That is the most Byron thing I've ever heard. There's a virus outbreak, everyone needs to quarantine, and you decide to go run outside.
Hey, being outside by yourself is fine.
It is
Love it.
great, exactly.
Yeah,
But it is
it's fine.
you lock eyes on the trail when you're about to pass someone, and you both do this kind of wide, like
One of you dives into a bush.
I mean, it's a visible, like, you make eye contact and then you look down and like spread out from each other. It's kind of uncomfortable, but it's wise, and I like doing it. So
Well, pretty soon we won't be able to run anymore because they're going to outlaw our legs. Just wait.
Oh,
Have I-
sweet.
I saw it.
Wally.
was it on Infowars or Band.video?
Did you guys see that Alex Jones got arrested for DWI recently?
Yeah, he was hardly
Oh,
over the
Alex.
limit. He was hardly
Oh,
over the limit,
Alex.
and he said
Hey.
that he actually didn't even go over. I think it was a 0.7 or something, and but he staggered during the walking test. And guess what? His excuse was.
I've got all these boy pills in me.
No, he said he did a really heavy leg workout.
Of
And
course,
that's
yeah.
why he
I mean,
couldn't walk the line.
he's all hopped up on ageless male. I'm so sorry.
Well, he's been drinking Miracle Mineral Solution. So much colloidal silver, that guy's turning gray. Now, I'm not talking about his hair. I'm talking about his skin.
He's the opposite of jaundiced.
Is that the opposite?
Yep.
Well, he is. Alex Jones. I guess we could get him on the show. What do you think?
I like how we intro the championship, and then we're now talking about how we can get Alex Jones on. I bet he'll be on. I bet he would. I bet if we just talk shit on him, he'll talk about us on his show.
You guys.
And then I'm just gonna mistake him for Casey Jones the entire time.
Okay, that's a lot of fun.
Are you Mike Jones? Who?
So
Ooh, nice.
we have delayed long enough. It is
Yeah.
time
You're
for the
here.
championship.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dun, dun, dun. It is the championship. We're gonna pick a winner. There was lots of stuff that was rad this year so far. That's why we're doing the championship, to tell you
I just
what
want
the
to.
best
I just want
thing
to pause
is.
for a second.
Yes.
If we could go back in time, like 10 years, and be like, how's my life gonna look 10 years from now? It would be like, imagine just being heavier and sitting in your basement, and we're pretending to be excited about bullshit on a piece of paper
Yeah.
from this time. Like, that's what your future is. Are you stoked for it?
Are we?
You can continue now.
Is it that obvious? Is it that obvious that we've lost all momentum of this? Like, I love you guys. Listeners at home, I'm really trying my best to make this a normal thing. I gotta say, this is the most awkward episode next to the post-Trump election special that Dennis and I did.
Oh, that one was weird.
Wow. Like, this is a weird time. Like,
We
we're
were
in a-
sad, and now we're quarantined.
Yeah, and it's odd. And I think I mean, this is not the last time we're gonna do this, so it better
Oh, it
get
is.
better. Is this it? We're gonna
Yep.
stop at 100?
Well, you never know. The internet might be shut down next week.
I don't
I heard
believe-
it. I heard it.
Dude,
The
we
National
should
Guard
just-
is stealing the internet
Yeah.
under martial law.
Because
Martial
they-
slaw.
Marshall
true.
Slaw. That's a good hashtag.
We should
make
just dress
Slaw
up
win.
like Dalmatians for the next episode.
Okay, we'll just do
I had to
something
put
that
I had to
makes it
put that out there.
We'll do
Just
our
live
best
stream.
to get people to watch the live video because
I just
we'll
said
be
live
dressed.
stream, by the way.
Okay. We're gonna be Dalmatians, you think?
101. That was the joke.
Sorry, there's someone outside my house.
It's probably your girlfriend since you left her.
No, I got scared though. What did she say? She said, "I love you, a mill bill," which is nice. That's
A
nice.
mill bill, like Millie Vanilli.
Like a million
I'm
billion.
Millie. I'm Millie. I'm Millie.
In the championship. Dennis, give me a pinch.
In the
give me a pinch harmonic, please.
I'm honestly thinking this is the 9th intro to the championship.
You want a pinch harmonic?
Yeah.
One of these?
Yeah.
Oh.
Give me it. Perfect. It's the championship. Quit showing off your wedding ring. Ladies, he's taken. Here we
gonna
go.
let that ring.
The championship. Beautiful. So, yin yangs versus Snapchat filters.
Nope.
No. Nope.
Is that,
Definitely
am I looking at something
not.
different? You know
Are we
what?
doing the losers bracket? Let's start again.
We could.
Double or nothing.
We'll give someone on the Doughboys podcast when they do March, their March Munch Madness, they call it. They have something called the Heart of a Champion, and they assign someone who's lost a special award for having great effort and good spirit. You know, is there anything that we've talked about that you would like to give that to, Dennis?
I don't remember all of
You
them.
want me to run through some?
Jesus.
No, we don't need to do that. But I'll say that the one that I think brings back the most for me is probably going to be the Winamp whipping the llama's ass.
Okay, and they made
Because
it pretty
Winamp
far.
was there for me everywhere.
Yeah. Except,
remember-
except mobily in any sense. They were only
Yeah,
on your computer.
never mobily, but I remember like Winamp just really like I remember showing people music that I recorded on Winamp, like it was a good idea to use that media player instead of just the thing I recorded it on.
Of course.
I loved it. And I miss it. I miss it like my first love, even though I don't miss my first love at all.
So they get the Dennis Golden Thumb Award.
The golden
get-
shower.
No, Maddie.
Yep, that's what they get.
Okay.
They get the Steele dossier, the DW Steele dossier.
Jesus. How about you, Maddie? Anything that stood out this
Yeah,
competition? I don't know. What the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is this?
I think the back handle on the Nintendo GameCube's pretty rad.
No, that weren't in it. They weren't.
I disagree with you. That thing's a pain in the ass to open. Jesus Christ.
So
The GameCube is amazing.
You want to know why I don't like those? And this is a weird story. Everyone knows the time that my girlfriend broke up with me while I was on a field trip and then got stuck on a cruise ship with my ex-girlfriend and my ex-best friend who was now dating my ex-girlfriend at the time.
Yes,
I think you're
that-
describing our band in high school.
No, that's opposite. I did that to you, but this happened to me first. So that guy went on to get my... No, he did this to my best friend's girlfriend. So this guy
Okay.
was all over everyone's exes. Gave her a GameCube that was hollowed out and turned into a purse using the handle.
Well, that's fucking dope.
Isn't that kind of
Dude,
cool?
that's
you just
rad.
take out all the guts of a GameCube and you can turn it into a little purse.
I might do that.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm gonna do that for my Nintendo Switch. It'll be like a little like clutch.
So you hate the GameCube because of that story?
Yeah, I guess. But it was
Yeah.
fun to play Tony Hawk on.
PlayStation was better for that.
It was fine. I give
What?
my golden thumbs up shower award to the devil because he's the one that'll protect me in these dark times. Hail
Maddie
Satan.
is the devil, I think.
I praise you, Maddie. Thanks. So I guess
Who knew the devil's really into yoga? I was saying.
that's pretty great. The devil probably is into yoga. So I guess without further ado,
Do you want fourth intro?
Yeah, it's time for the championship.
Okay, what do we got? We got it's backflips, right?
It is
Backflips are in it.
backflips versus aim messenger.
Wow.
This is the dumbest thing we've ever done.
This is the matchup we got to.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
So I'll tell you, I have not experienced many backflips myself. I can't do them on trampolines.
Yeah, I try and then I just land on my knees every time.
I never even get that far. I do like a weird knee myself in the jaw when I land on my neck.
Oh, that's the worst.
You know,
Yeah.
one of
So
those.
I do want to ask a little question, a clarification. What makes a backflip cooler than a front flip?
I think that with backflip you have a few more style options. Like
Yeah.
those people who do the backflips that they keep their entire back straight and they just
But imagine, so that is true, Dennis, but now imagine a non-tucked front flip. The way people do the loose leg,
the loose leg
extended back.
But the
flip.
thing is, you have to lead with the legs. So would you do that on the front flip too? How about backflips in reverse?
That's kind of what a front flip is, but
No, but I want to watch the video backwards.
that's what I'm telling you. Is it's got to be visually way cooler. So we found something
Dude.
more
True.
rad than a.
But what about the people who do those backflips where they grab their knees sideways and do 45 in one turn?
Is it still a backflip?
Yeah, it's 45 backflips.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's rad.
But
even.
with AOL Instant Messenger,
you can tell someone
you
about
could-
it.
you could definitely do that. You could talk with some shotties.
God, it was the best, man.
Did you ever plan an ice skating trip over AOL Instant Messenger?
I don't think I ever took it off a messenger. I think I was kept it on. I didn't have the guts as a kid.
Oh, I definitely did.
You
I
took
would chat with some folks, and then I would go ice skating as an 8th grader, and then make out with a girl on a old dirty outdoor couch.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God. I honestly think Byron and I reacted the exact same.
That's the
Come on,
fucking
guys.
worst.
You've never done that?
No.
You've never had a heroin couch hangout before?
Did, man, I don't know about that. You might have just turned.
Did I just lose it for AOL Instant Messenger?
Guys, I gotta get out. I feel dirty now. I gotta turn on a
It's on
light.
the real light. You told me there was no real light. You lied to
Oh, yeah.
me.
No, sorry.
Okay, well, great. Maddie is he's drenched in red light, by the way, for those not watching. Fuck, guys, this is really tough.
I don't have a lot of experience with AIM
A
particularly.
messenger, yeah, and you've
But-
said this the whole time, yeah.
But the joy I did receive during the Hotmail or the MSN Messenger days,
Uh-huh.
that was at friends' house, but those were that feeling of being, 13 years old, messaging babes.
Yeah, it translates.
It's
Making
pretty
out with
rad.
them on outdoor couches?
No,
Right?
Dennis. No one likes that.
No?
I don't like sitting in gross spider nests trying to get some sniz.
You know my stance on indoor furniture outside. It is my least favorite thing on the planet.
I
Next to,
so-
next to coronavirus.
Next to, yes. But dude, flips, man. I gotta say, I've always loved flips. Backflips are, if I ever ran for president, that would be my campaign. Backflips for all.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Universal
Yeah.
backflip check.
Universal backflip. Universal backflip income.
That's
Everyone gets a UBI.
Get some training in there. Do some pyrotechnics.
Yeah, exactly, of course.
All
All right, so
So
my
count of
vote-
three.
let's do that. All right, great.
Oh, we're gonna go for it.
Um,
All right.
1, 2, 3. Backflips.
Aim.
Backflips.
Jesus, Maddie. You don't even have a screen name.
That's
I
all right.
love that Maddie's the only one who voted for AOL Instant Messenger, and he's the only one who didn't.
It's
experience
obviously who has the confetti popper.
it.
I got it.
I'm gonna just start raining these Clorox wipes that I've been
There you go.
cleaning
Yeah,
stuff
don't
with.
waste those.
Dude, yeah, get some of that.
Okay, so that's a very climactic end to March Madness 2020. Turns
that's
out our
fucking
listeners
amazing.
are better at coming up with stuff than us because listener division swept it, backflips take it, and good work, I guess, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking amazing.
We're pretty great at what we
Excuse me, I
do.
burped.
Disgusting. Are you out
so
on
From
sorry.
this angle, your shirt kind of looks like the material that they use for like Superman's costume.
Oh,
so
Dennis.
I just am
I thought-
imagining.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just imagining.
Yeah, it's like
you're
that
wearing-
diamond-plated steel.
Yeah,
like-
it's fucking rad, dude. Your
Dennis-
shirt's great too, Byron.
Thanks, man. Dennis isn't the hero we deserve, but he's the hero. No, he is the hero we deserve.
You don't deserve me to save you.
Well, that's great. It is our 100th episode, so I did reach out to our audience to see if they had any questions for us. Dennis?
I don't got audio.
Just
If
sing
you
the-
got a problem, ask us.
What?
F-O-F-F.
F
Come.
Slash ask.
Yeah.
slash
right.
pickle.
And this is the point in the show where we ask you to ask us things to get us through the rest of the show because we got about 4 minutes, 10 seconds left.
Okay.
This is a question, and the question goes like this. Why do we drive... Why do we drive on a parkway and park on a driveway?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Why do we do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe is it park like
Sorry, this
like
is
parking
from
a car?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Drive on a
There's a
parkway.
lot that I don't understand, man.
Parkway.
I think
what is
it's-
a
I think-
parkway? What the
I think a parkway is about it's about a park, not like parking a car, but it's like a
next to a
public
park. It's an open landscaped highway. It's a parkway. So
Yeah,
we
it's
just
got-
got
it's
to
like
the
a park.
bottom of that. That's great.
It's like a park. That's
This
why.
is from D Ham 20 or
From D Schneider.
from Twisted Sister says, "What are you guys gonna do in these quarantine times?" And we're gonna do this 24 hours a
Sorry.
day.
We're not gonna take
it.
No. Okay. This
exactly
is
what's
from
gonna happen.
Desert Birds. Which one of you would survive the zombie apocalypse? What do you guys think?
I don't think any of us have very good survival skills.
You're a good communicator, though.
I'm a great communicator. I want to say Byron because he's the most resourceful. He can make things,
I tend to, but if it came down
and he
to
has a farm.
audio wiring, it would be Dennis. But yeah, I can kind of do stuff. I made
None
a
of that
guitar,
will
you
ever
guys.
happen.
I did a guitar.
Your guitar looks great.
Thanks. I
Yeah.
refinished it. I don't want to touch it because I'm gonna give it up to Tom McCoy to do the wiring on it because I want to give him something to do in these dark times. So I sanitized it. I don't want to touch it. So
Have you guys ever played like a VR zombie game?
no, I've always wanted to do
I
that,
played
though.
one for like a Samsung phone once.
I realize how much of a puss I actually am because I don't like the feeling of people coming near me, even in a VR simulation. And someone filmed me playing it, and in my mind, I was a badass, like shooting and like taking down. In reality, I just curled up in a ball and kept like backing into a wall.
Oh wow.
So I'm out first. I'm dead right away.
Okay,
You think so?
Yes. Oh, 100%.
but you'd do it in like a cool way. Like
Nope.
you'd be like
Probably just, like,
you'd
trip-
be
I
like
would
on a
trip or
dirty
roll my
couch
ankle.
making out with someone.
It would really be. Yeah, exactly. I'd be hanging out with my girlfriend on this couch outdoors.
And she would
She'd sneak
turn
up
on
on
me.
She would turn exactly. It'd be
We
the
got some more
worst.
questions. You guys want more?
Yes. give
This
me
one's from
more.
my mother. She said, "Did you record?"
Yes.
And yes, we are currently. Nancy, thanks.
Thanks, Nancy. Thanks for writing.
She might be watching. Who knows? I have no-
She
Wait,
shouldn't
is your why is she asking so many questions? Is she Nancy Drew?
Well, it's
Oh, what a joke.
what? That's crazy. The Sly Link says, "What's the worst possible name you could give your newly born child? Maybe farts.
Farts?
I don't know.
No,
Stinky.
Jessica. We were talking about Jessica.
Jessica is the worst name.
Probably.
Let me think.
Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica's pretty bad.
Tham.
Than? So any sort of you're just making fun of people's speech impediments.
I'm
then.
no, I'm just saying if you name your kid like that, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's actually probably nicer to do that to someone who has a speech impediment since they're right at that point.
So just real quick, when you have a baby, do you know it has a speech impediment before it's
no,
born?
no, not your baby. I'm talking about other people. Give them a taste of their medicine.
I'm lost.
No. So if you name your baby something that has a lisp in it, like Jessica, that means people who have a lisp naturally can say that name correctly.
So you're saying that you name someone that to make it easier for people to say the name,
At that point, you're an ableist. Yeah, I would say so.
and you're tormenting that person for having them have to spell their name every single time. You know, I
Tormenting
recently
your
went.
child? Who cares about your child? They can deal with it.
I want to name my kid Milk.
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 That's pretty good.
It's a great name.
Man, I just don't know. I can't think of anything. Gatorade? Some sort of like sponsored.
Hey, you got the shirt on, Gatorade. Get it.
Oh yeah, I do got that.
Oh, look at that gator.
Gators. I wonder what Gator's doing.
I want you guys to check out this tiny retractable pen I've got.
Maybe
World's
next
smallest.
week we'll call Gator real quick. By the way,
I think that's a normal size pen, and you just have massive hands.
I'm a giant. Look at it next to my head.
Colton Post
Jeez.
says, "What new goals have you set for your clothing company, Maddie?"
Oh, dude, Color Wheel Clothing's going to take off. So we've got a lot of initiatives happening for our summer line.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be doing we're doing masks, like cool masks.
Cool masks.
And we're
Prepare
going to be
for the
doing
purge. Okay,
yeah, we're going to do like cool masks.
that's about it, huh?
We got a bunch of different varieties of cool masks. Got a couple of YouTube videos coming out demonstrating each one, kind of breaking down. I got Johnny Ives to do the voiceover, so I'm pretty excited.
Great. That's really great.
Spend your whole budget there.
I'm gonna make shirts, I think, available at. Oh, I've got new candles too, but I think my new candle ideas aren't gonna be very good. I'm doing a line. First of all, I put out the grave dirt candle, which smells a little bit like fresh cut grass, a lot of dirt, and a little bit of lilac. But
First,
cute.
we start with dirt, and we mix dirt with aluminium.
I came up with a like a cult theme run of candles.
Just end it with cult. I came up with a cult.
Well, we are working on that for Friday for the Patreon.
Dude.
But no, the I was gonna do a Jonestown themed or the People's Temple candle that smells like Kool-Aid and bodies, and then another one was gonna be the Waco situation. What are they? The Davidians, the Branch Davidians, and it's gonna do smoke and bodies. And I don't think a candle that smells like rotting bodies is gonna sell very well.
Could if you work in a funeral home and you want to just spruce things up.
Well, maybe add some spruce into it.
Yeah.
Terrible idea. God.
Hey, did you hear about Jared Leto has an island that is a cult?
I did know that. Did you? That was my favorite thing out of all of this is that Jared Leto went on a silent meditation retreat for 19 days and then came out of this and then found out what the situation with the world was for the first time.
That's very Jared Leto. It's perfect.
Yeah, just in the middle of it. So yeah, shirts and candles. Now we did you record? Thanks, Mom. Colleen Miller, and this is our last question, says if
Aw.
yeah. Well, I mean, Matthew Gatos said, "Why are you together? Why are you so close to each other?" Is what he said. And I think
Joke's on you, Gatos.
Yeah, fucker, we're not even close.
We're so far away.
But last question from Colleen Miller. She says, if you could instantly summon 100 animals as your personal guard squad, which animal? Is that an Animal Crossing thing?
No, it's just so fucking easy, man.
Okay.
Weasel balls, 100 of them.
Jesus.
Let's go. Get this fucking March Madness out of here. Wrap it up. Turn on the sirens.
Weasel balls.
We did it full
They take it
circle.
all. All right. Well, you know that my answer is exactly that as well, of weasel balls. Because they'd make a bunch of low humming motor noises. It would be just a...
Just a weird everywhere you go.
it'd be
I am
amazing.
gonna do that. I'm gonna break into your house, both
Yeah.
your guys' houses, and I'm
Okay.
gonna put a bunch of 100 weasel balls and leave. And when you walk in, it's just gonna be real messy.
Okay. They run
okay.
about $5 each. They're very cheap.
That's an
so-
Oh,
investment.
you say I don't have $500? What are you saying? I don't have $500. So what are you saying?
Well, I'm saying we start that Patreon. Thank you guys so much for donating. We're making about $27,000 a month right now, which is great. But you would think that people could pitch into this "Get Us to Josh Fletcher" campaign, but
FoffJosh.com.
Foff
coming
Josh,
soon.
check it out. Yeah, this has been weird and fun, I guess, guys.
Weird, not fun.
A
Terrible.
little,
I'm
yeah.
angry about it.
You're not doing well, Dennis.
I'm
You're
so
not-
pissed.
You can come check out my bidet. Anyone that's hanging out, if you're old, you can come over and check out my bidet.
What the hell are you talking about?
Social distancing, Byron.
I'm trying my best, okay? Just use the old people hours. That's all there is to it. And do a slow version of our theme song, Dennis, please, on guitar. That's the one. It is the end of the show, and we are singing along. Friends of Friends. It is the podcast that you listen to. It was
Holy
your
fuck.
choice to do this. Well,
Happy Friends of Friends Day, everybody.
thank you guys. 100
I-
of
I-
these.
I really want to imagine the person laying in bed that just finished that and is like staring at the ceiling and being like, I don't know about this world, guys.
Maybe we just need to end it all.
Oh.